G'day everyone, Elliott here from Access Alarms, your security, access control, intercom and camera system specialist. So I'm just coming at you today to talk about one of our most used products, which is the Safedial Wireless 4G communicator. Now it connects directly to about 95% of the alarm panels out there. And let me show you a little bit about what it does. So the Safedial Wireless communicator originally started its life as a backup for your telephone lines or an alternative if you had a site that didn't have a phone line. Whereas nowadays we use these entirely as the primary communication path. It gives you connection to your alarm so you can have an application on your phone that you can arm and disarm the alarm system from it. You can get notifications, and it's also the primary way that the alarm systems now communicate to the control room. Okay, so I have a Safedial Wireless unit connected up to my alarm system here. I've got a basic Bosch 3000. The Safedial will interface with about 95% of the alarm systems on the market. There is the 5% there that don't accept the arming, disarming functions, or they don't work 100% of the way, but certainly have a chat to us so we can let you know if there is likely to be any issues there. As you can see from here, I've got my phone app connected. I can press and hold the arm button. Okay, that'll send the request. You can see the alarm system will now arm up. Okay, and that's armed. You can now see the light flashing on the Safedial unit. The alarm system's communicating with the Safedial to say that it is turned on. This on my bench here is also going to be much quicker than in your home because you have 45-60 seconds to leave the house, so that won't turn red until the alarm system has turned on. From here you can see that if I trigger the alarm now, you can see the alarm system's activated, the blue light's gone off. Okay, I'll just set that off as well. You'll now start seeing after a few seconds, my phone now is telling me that the siren's activated, so I know that the alarm system's gone off. From there, I can just disarm it from the app, and that's the alarm system turned on and off. So I can do everything from the app now. I don't really need to use my keypad, but I still recommend doing most of it from here. So I can also arm the alarm system from here. Now the alarm system is armed from the keypad. You can see here it still says disarmed, but after a few seconds that's going to go to armed as well. The system is fully interfaced. It does tell us when it's turned on, when it's turned off, all that sort of stuff. It also does report back to the control room from here. Now I mentioned previously in the video that we basically adopted the Safedial Wireless unit as the primary communication method now for instead of using your old phone line. And one of the key reasons is if you are in a storm or you lose power or anything like that, the Safedial Wireless unit is connected to the alarm system. It's directly powered from the alarm system. So if I unplug power from the alarm system, so you can see I've unplugged the power there, you can see the Safedial unit's still got power, everything's still working. If I turn the alarm system on here, so you can imagine this may be in the middle of a storm or a power event. You've had power shut down to your neighborhood and you don't want your phone lines cutting out. Now with NBN and everything, your network modems, your switches, even the central station for the NBN is reliant on power. So if power shuts down, it's likely you're going to lose connection to your phone lines. This is a SIM card based system, so it doesn't have the same issue unless obviously you lose connection to the tower, the cell phone tower, but it's very rarely happened. I think I've seen it once in the 10 plus years we've been using these devices, so they're a lot more reliable than your the old telephone line method. So talking about costings for the unit, the Safedial Wireless unit itself, we do a fixed installation cost of $295 for all major cities. That's for the technician to come and install the unit, program it up and connect it up so that it can arm and disarm from your app. So the two different levels of ongoing service are basically $55 a quarter, which does your push notifications and arming and disarming, so it gives you full control of the app. And we do $135, gives you all of that still, but then you also have the backup of the control room. Give you an idea of the benefit of the control room. I have that personally for my house. It just gives me that next level of security. So if my alarm system activates, I'll get a notification on my phone. I just set this off. So I get the notification. The control room also get the notification at the same time as me. When I receive that notification, I can quickly open up my cameras, have a look at what's going on at home. so I can have a look at what's going on the front of my home. If something untoward is happening, the control room is calling me at the same time. I can see this, tell them, hey, something's happening out the front of my house. Can you send police or patrols around? They can validate it and go from there. So if you have any more questions on this product, if you want to know a bit more about it or you want to get one installed, please feel free to give us a call on 1300 049 969 or flick us an email here at info@accessalarms.com.au. Cheers.